game changer, next level, and badass are just a few of the phrases uttered by those who stepped aboard the 435 GTO. And while I concur with those statements, I'll add exhilarating while harnessing 1,800 thoroughbred horsepower through a Castro-designed stepped hull for some rip-roaring, romping, near 60-mile-an-hour fun. This boat does it all and does it with no compromises. Starting on the bow of the 435 GTO, it's massive. You can see there's enormous seating. You can actually seat 8 people around a table here. The seat bases for the loungers flip up to give you a seat back in a table position. You can also put fillers in here and have this entire area as a sunbed. You've got 3 beautiful lounge areas, fold-down armrests with cup holders off to starboard, sound system, induction charger, plenty of storage here under the seats in the bow, access to your windlass as well as to your anchor chain. And when you see the cabin below us, you won't believe how they were able to pull that off when you see how much space is up here at the bow. So as we come down the stairs, before we show you the cabin, this boat is really unique in that it's got nearly a full galley in this downstairs area. You've got a sink, nice and deep, cover goes on, so you've got a full counter area. It's storage drawers, refrigerator, microwave, and also additional storage here. So you would expect this on really our 425. HTS has a similar galley arrangement, and we're on a sport boat with a bow. Here we are in the main cabin. Cabin is huge. It's got plenty of headroom. It's got a TV, storage everywhere, and a beautiful queen-size bed. Not only that, you've got natural light coming through the windows here, natural light coming through the bow area. And as we said, that huge bow is right here above us. It's a feat of engineering and design, honestly, to get this cabin on this size boat. So kudos to Galeon on how they managed to pull it off. As we enter the head, you'll find also that it's massive. We're on a 43-foot sport boat, and look at the size of the shower. It's got a seat. It's got beautiful finishes, as you would on a yacht. Honestly, this feels like you're on a 50-foot yacht, not a 43-foot sport boat. Beautiful window to see out on the water, which obviously you have a blind to close, but a really comfortable and amazing head on this 435 GTO. The finishes continue in the aft cabin. So you've got sleeping for 2 on this queen-size bed here. There's another bed here, single bed. You've got beautiful suede headboards, lighting that is quite extraordinary, and storage all around. Not a bad guest accommodation and a 43-foot sport boat. Let's check out the Helm. There's a lot to see here. What I really love about it, you have 3 sport seats that are all bolstered, so you can stand and lean. You can sit down. They're also powered seats, so you can put them up and down and adjust your level wherever you like. It accommodates for different heights of people. There's a nice footrest here. The steering wheel also goes up and down. We're doing this on all the GTOs, and it makes the driving position really comfortable no matter what you're doing. Space age console here. It's absolutely gorgeous. You've got 3 19-inch Raymarine screens, and you also have your Mercury vessel view screen here, Mercury throttle, zip wake, of course, joystick controlled. We have induction Helm charging, which is really nice for your phone, and it's in a good spot so that you can see your phone if you need to. We have our bow thruster control. On this boat, we have a proportional bow thruster, so you can lean on it really hard, or you can lean on it just a little bit if you need to. There's a chain counter display. We've got Seakeeper. These are your seat controls, all your navigation instruments and controls. You've got windows that go up and down, which you're maybe familiar with from our other GTO products. The steering wheel goes up and down. The defroster for the front window, which is a really nice feature on a cold day. You're able to defrost. Sunroof control, which is amazing. This entire panel opens up. Most importantly, stereo control, right? So you feel like a king sitting here at this Helm. We've had the boat up to just under 50 knots, so close to 60 miles an hour. It is one really fun boat to drive. we've opened the boat fully up, sunroof, side windows. It's really a wonderful feeling to be here, wide open air, breeze coming through. This morning, it was quite cold. We're in Miami. I'm wearing a vest for a reason because it was 50 degrees this morning, and we had the boat closed up with the heat on. Now, sun's coming out. It's a perfect demonstration for this boat, being able to open it up, we get the breeze through, and it really feels amazing. Really nice feature about this boat and all the other GTOs is a main deck at one level. There's no steps, no place to trip. So as you transition to the bow or as you transition aft or through the cockpit area, it's all very, very comfortable. Beautiful bar here, which is nice to stand and socialize. There's a stool here, so if you're conversing with those running the boat, this works. And obviously, if you have this open while you're driving the boat, you also get a nice breeze and you can face forward with a bit of a backrest. So a very functional layout, and it's just taking us to the next level with these GTO models. As we transition back, you've got a really nice galley area, double grill here, remote controls with the Kenyons, flip up sink, cutting board. The cutting board fills the sink in, so you have a nice workspace for food when you're grilling. Fantastic setup here, storage, refrigeration, and a garbage can in this locker. So you have really an upper galley that is quite functional. Moving over to the dining area, obviously it's set up as the dining area. This table can come in or come out. You've got seating for 6 around here. And then really cool feature about this is this whole seat flips up and gives you forward-facing seating for another 3, just like we have on the 375 GTO, 435, you're expanding it by 1. So you've got 3 seats here, 3 seats here. You've got 2 that you could sit forward-facing here. And as we get into the aft cockpit, you've got even more forward-facing seating. So if you're taking a long trip with a bunch of people, everybody's going to be comfortable. So this whole area is really flexible. You've got the seat that flips up and faces forward. You've got this seat that faces aft if you flip the back like this. And then if you the back the other way and lift here, you can actually rotate the whole seat out and join them all together. So now you have a huge space that allows 12 people to sit comfortably inside, outside. It's really a wonderful, flexible space. One thing I'd like to discuss is the lighting. So you've got overhead lighting and you've got accent lighting everywhere. We saw it in the cabins. It's something that Galeon is famous for. When you see this boat at night, it's iconic. We also have air conditioning and heat vents in the ceiling. The beauty of this boat, we talked about it being a game-changing boat. This is the only boat in class that has a full closing door. And so you have full closing, full comfort, climate control, and privacy. As we transition aft, we have an extremely functional area, a lot of flexible space. We have seats that'll open up. This seat will move forward and back. The table can be in the aft position or in the forward position. We've got our beach mode balconies, which open this boat up fully to an extremely wide beam, and you end up having enough space for a dance party. You have a sunshade that extends all the way aft, and it covers the seat in the aft position. And a really unique feature with this boat also is the radar mast. It actually folds down with a push of a button. As we walk back to the transom, we can't help but point out the 3 600 horsepower V12 Mercuries pushing this boat near 60 miles an hour. It is a thrill. I can assure you and promise you that. It whips your head back in the seat, and there's 0 bow rise on this boat as you're taking off and throttling up. So it's really a tremendous feeling. Thank you for investing your time to learn about the 435 GTO. Galeon have once again set a new bar, and I invite you to learn more at galeonyachts.us, marinemax.com, or schedule a showing at your local MarineMax store.